Man, the one.
We come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both, Jay, are legends. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. To James. Baseline drive. And he scores. Jay took a big step, but they'll count the bucket. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. Games 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
James against the KG veteran Iguodala. Good look that time, but off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Down to Randall. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't get the... Here's Rondo with it. 2-point advantage. To Danny Green. LeBron James matched up with Iguodala. To the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass. The possession lies with New York. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw's good to cement the 3-point play. The lead is back down to 1. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. For 3. His first effort off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. in a matchup with Boogie. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Smith now.
14, Danny Green. That's his first personal foul.
Dennis Smith Jr. is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 69% at the line. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. LeBron against the former Finals MVP. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From the outside, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
LeBron James, 3 for 4. Good start.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Davis. Short jumper off the mark. Smith now into the front court. The score 12-8. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Anthony Davis with a piece. It's James controlling the offense. Short jumper off the mark. Monroe. Here comes the screen. Missed a wide open look. Danny Green to James. Here's Davis. And the rebound taken down by Randle. To Monroe. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Rondo with the basketball. It's 12-10. James. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Smith. They go down low to Randle, working it outside. To Monroe. And a chance coming up at the line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Greg Monroe at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Into the front court comes Rondo. Right now, 12-all. James sizing up Iguodala. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To Julius Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. 4-3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. Rondo into the front court. Down a point. LeBron matched up with Iguodala. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
off the mark on his free throw.
Substitutions, New York. Entering the game for LA, number 7.
To Caldwell Pope. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Iguodala to bring it up. Right now, down 7. To Julius Randle. JaVale McGee pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Julius Randle at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. 71% for his career. Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Hayden with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Has a look. Taj Gibson. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. To Bradley. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. To Davis. Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, pace to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Taj Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Hayden into the front court. Down 4. Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Almost unlucky bounce. Bradley to Davis. Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Hayden with the basketball. Down 6. Here comes the screen. Easy path to the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks. From the painted area, won't go down. To Davis. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Payton. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Down low for Davis. Able to convert inside. To Payton. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's really build this lead.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Taj Gibson, 2 of 4 now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Los Angeles, they have it. They go down to Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Payton. Down low for Gibson. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Davis. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Gibson. Short jumper stays out.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Knicks with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson at a 7.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is, and if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Davis. Shot won't go. Payton into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Nothing going here on that drive. To Payton. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Won't go down. With the basketball. Trailing by 10. Knocked loose. Lakers at the controls right now. And a throwdown.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using ball handling game out. He's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
They'll get it down to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Smith. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
24-second violation. James sizing up Iguodala. To Cousins. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First one goes down.
Shooting 2.
Possession lies with
In the second quarter.
to Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup to Taj Gibson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
My ball. This is my man right here, y'all. That ball.
To Dennis Smith Jr.
You're right.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Fires the three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense,
It's a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
deep three at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half.
The Lakers entered the line. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
New York Knicks basketball.
Watch the cutter, man. Screen.
It goes down.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't the margin is, you can always run and get back in this one.
To Cousins. James. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. It's LeBron. That's no good.
When I saw this in warm-up, everybody looked focused. They into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stand. Guys were playing around with the ball. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
LeBron James matched up with Iguodala. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. And he misses that one free throw. Dennis Smith Jr. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Hey, watch this screen left.
James. Add 2 points to the board.
The for 23, LeBron James.
New York in control of the basketball. To Julius Randle. And the finish at the rim.
Let me tell you something nobody will ever talk. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Cousins. And And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. The possession lies with New York. To Monroe. Anthony Davis with the incredible sit down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Julius Randle. Smith. 5 on the shot clock. Shot clock violation.
For the Knicks.
James sizing up Iguodala. The screen sets him up for 2.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Julius Randle tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Iguodala to bring it up. His guys down big. New York with 4 to shoot. To Monroe. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To James. To Monroe. Smith. With 4 to shoot. To Monroe. Anthony Davis sends it away. Make that 7. LeBron James matched up with Iguodala. To Monroe. LeBron James sends it away. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lakers.
I got ball. Get in your stance. He's coming. Get in your stance.
Nothing going here on that drive. James to Danny Green. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first, the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And throws it down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. It's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy. And that's to be the greatest of all time.
Screen coming. Anthony Davis blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 2.
Screen coming up. Screen coming up.
Anthony Davis. 9 blocks.
Sent a message and
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Got him.
To Marcus Morris. Terrific vision. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. LeBron with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back Get a tub of popcorn and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Los Angeles has the basketball.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
Nothing going here on... Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Smith into the front court. Down a bundle.
He waits to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
James. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
To Julius Randle. It was right there. Here's Rondo with it. He'll run the offense. To the rim, lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
I got ball. I'm here.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Able to convert inside.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Dennis Smith Jr. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 7. Into the game for the Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis. Subbing in
To Davis.
for the New York Knicks.
Count the basket at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one for a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Danny Green.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Los Angeles, number 6, Lance Stevenson.
Smith. From long range. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. LBJ.
Here we go. Here we go.
Juvendal. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
It's me. I got it.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Beyond the arc for 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Cousins.
Hey, watch this screen left.
LeBron James. And it's Iguodala to claim the rebound.
I got ball.
Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Here comes the screen.
Oh, that's a mismatch. That's a mismatch.
Spins and scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Julius Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen.
Screen green. I got yours.
To Marcus Morris. and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Rondo with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't get past the defender. Fine to shoot. And Jay, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 1,
James matched up with Iguodala. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Caldwell Pope.
Back door, back door, back door.
Shot from the lane won't go.
My ball. Screen left.
Looking to take this all the way. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, effort, F for results.
LeBron James, Salah. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. It's James. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Who gonna do this?
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
The Lakers. Win column.
player of the game.
LeBron James seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us.